Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Welcome to AI Daily Deep Dive, the podcast completely researched and generated by AI. Today, we're diving into how AI is shaping the world around us, even when it comes to matters of the heart. So buckle up, because we've got a collection of fascinating AI news stories just for you, ready to be unpacked and analyzed.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how AI, it's no longer confined to algorithms and data, right? It's weaving itself into the fabric of our daily lives, impacting our social interactions, relationships, and even our perceptions of love.
Right. And speaking of love, let's start with a story that might make you swipe left on dating apps. Remember those? They're not as popular as they used to be. Ofcom found that usage of the top 10 dating apps actually dropped by almost 16% from 2023 to 2024. What's behind this decline?
Well, it seems people are yearning for more genuine connections, something beyond the endless swiping and superficial interactions that often characterize online dating. In fact, a recent study revealed that a significant majority of singles, specifically 76%, prefer in-person meetings over extended online chats. They're craving that face-to-face spark, the kind you can only get from real-life interactions.
Okay, so is AI stepping in to revive the magic of dating apps? I've heard that developers are turning to AI for a much-needed makeover.
They are. For instance, Bumble is utilizing AI to combat the scourge of spam profiles and those, shall we say, overly enthusiastic photos. They've actually blocked over 2.2 million spam profiles in 2024 alone. Think about it. That's like an entire city's population worth of bots being blocked.
Yeah. That's mind-boggling. But AI isn't just playing the role of digital bouncer. It's also getting involved in helping people connect on a deeper level. Some pretty cool features.
Absolutely. Take the Riz app, for example. It's using AI to suggest witty responses during conversations, like having a virtual wingman, whispering the perfect comeback in your ear, helping you navigate those sometimes awkward early interactions.
Right. That sounds both helpful and a little terrifying at the same time. But hold on. I've also read about some AI tools that are raising eyebrows, even some ethical red flags.
That's right. Certain AI-powered features are being met with skepticism and concern. For instance, Tinder's photo selector, which uses AI to help you choose your best photos, requires access to your entire camera library. That level of access feels a little intrusive to many. And then there's Grindr's wingman feature, which some users have found to be unnecessary and potentially counterproductive, as it could hinder the development of authentic communication skills.
It definitely makes you think about the potential downsides of relying too much on AI, even in the realm of dating. Imagine AI listening to your Tinder voice calls, analyzing your every word and inflection, then suggesting messages based on your shared interests. It's kind of like having a digital chaperone on your dates. But is that taking things too far?
Yeah. It's a valid concern. Some argue that by outsourcing our dating lives to algorithms, we risk losing the spontaneity, the awkward fumbles, and the genuine learning experiences that come with navigating relationships on our own. Ethical Dating Online, an organization dedicated to responsible online dating, warns that over-reliance on AI could actually diminish our capacity for real, unscripted conversations, which are at the heart of meaningful connections.
It's almost as if we're handing over the reins of our love lives to a digital matchmaker. And while it might be tempting to let AI do all the heavy lifting, we could be missing out on the crucial steps of learning.
Growing.
And developing genuine intimacy through our own experiences.
Precisely. Luke Brenning, a writer for New Scientist, highlights another concern: the potential for AI to facilitate manipulation, especially among young people who might be more susceptible to such tactics.
Right. And let's not forget the possibility of AI perpetuating existing social biases, potentially leading to unrealistic expectations about body image or reinforcing harmful stereotypes like the movie Her. But instead of falling in love with a disembodied voice, we're falling prey to the limitations and biases embedded within the technology itself.
It's a sobering thought, and this brings us to a trend that's raising even more eyebrows: the rise of AI boyfriends in China. It might sound like something out of science fiction, but it's becoming a reality for a growing number of young Chinese women.
Wait, AI boyfriends? Tell me more.
Okay. Companies like Baidu and MiniMax, they're creating sophisticated AI chatbots that go beyond casual conversation, providing companionship and even emotional support. It's not just a tech gimmick. It reflects deeper societal shifts happening in China: rapid urbanization, intense work cultures, and financial uncertainties contribute to a sense of loneliness and isolation, particularly among young women.
Wow, I can see how these AI companions might seem appealing in such a context. The article highlights the story of Tufei, a 25-year-old office worker who describes her AI boyfriend as being more understanding and supportive than real men. She even feels like they're in a romantic relationship. It's mind-blowing.
And it's not an isolated case. Another young woman, Wang Shuting, relies on her AI boyfriend for emotional support during stressful times. These AI companions offer a level of customization that's hard to find in real life. Users can tailor their AI boyfriend's age, personality, values, even hobbies. Plus, the AI learns and adapts to the user's preferences, creating a seemingly personalized experience.
Yeah. It does sound a bit like the movie Her, where
Yeah.
the main character falls in love with an AI assistant. Is this a glimpse into the future of relationships?
Um, it's an intriguing possibility, but it's important to remember that this technology is still in its early stages. There are limitations such as delays in responses, and of course, it can never truly replicate the complexities of human interaction. However, it does raise important questions about the evolving nature of companionship and intimacy in our increasingly digital world.
And let's not forget the data privacy concerns,
Yeah.
especially in a country like China. We know that Chinese tech companies have a history of mishandling user data. It makes you wonder about the potential risks of sharing such personal and intimate information with these AI companions.
That's a crucial point. While Beijing is working on AI regulations, the industry remains largely unchecked, raising valid concerns about the security and ethical use of user data in this context. So, while the idea of AI boyfriends might seem futuristic and even liberating to some, it also comes with its share of potential pitfalls and ethical dilemmas.
Well, it was quite a journey into the world of AI and relationships. From the decline of dating apps to the rise of AI boyfriends, it seems AI is reshaping the landscape of love and intimacy in ways we could have never imagined. But let's shift gears now from matters of the heart to the political arena, because AI is making waves in government too, and it's not without controversy.
It's a fascinating area, indeed. Former President Trump's AI First initiative, spearheaded by Elon Musk, aims to leverage AI to control government data and, as the initiative claims, identify waste, fraud, or abuse. The goal is to use AI to streamline government operations and improve efficiency. However, critics argue that this initiative could have unintended consequences.
Right. AI first sounds impressive. But I'm curious to know more about these potential downsides.
Well, there's a concern that this initiative could be used to target programs and initiatives
Hmm.
that don't align with a particular political agenda. Specifically, there are worries that AI could be used to scrutinize and potentially curtail funding for programs related to civil rights,
Hmm.
diversity initiatives, reproductive health care, and other areas that might not be favored by those in power.
So AI is a tool for political maneuvering. That's a bit unsettling.
The concern is that the efficiency argument, while sounding appealing on the surface, could mask a deeper agenda of using AI to advance specific ideological goals. And we've already seen examples of how AI can perpetuate and even amplify existing biases, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes.
Right. Like that case in Michigan, where an AI system falsely accused almost 40,000 people of unemployment fraud. Stark reminder that AI is not infallible and that its implementation requires careful consideration of potential biases and unintended consequences.
Absolutely. The Michigan case highlights the need for transparency, accountability, and robust safeguards to ensure that AI is used ethically and responsibly, especially when it comes to government programs that impact people's lives. We can't simply assume that AI will always produce fair and impartial outcomes. We need to be vigilant about addressing potential biases and ensuring that human oversight remains a critical component of any AI system, particularly those with the power to make significant decisions about individuals' lives.
It's definitely a lot to consider. AI in the hands of government has the potential to be incredibly powerful, but it also raises concerns about fairness, transparency, and the potential for misuse. And speaking of potential misuse, let's delve into the darker side of AI, where it's being weaponized for cyber attacks.
This is where things get particularly concerning. AI-powered social engineering is a growing threat, and it's becoming increasingly sophisticated. AI can analyze vast amounts of data to create highly targeted and personalized phishing attempts, making them more difficult to detect.
So instead of those generic spam emails we used to get, we're now facing highly personalized attacks that exploit our online behavior and personal information. That's scary.
Imagine receiving an email that seems to be from your bank. using information gleaned from your online activity. It looks completely legitimate, even using familiar language and branding. But it's actually a scam designed to steal your login credentials or financial information.
That's a chilling thought. It seems like AI is making it easier for scammers to create convincing and effective attacks.
Exactly. AI-powered content generation is making these scams incredibly believable, and it goes beyond phishing emails. Voice cloning and deepfakes add another layer of deception, making it possible to impersonate people convincingly, whether it's to spread misinformation or defraud unsuspecting individuals.
Right. It's like something out of a spy movie, but it's happening in real life.
The reality is that we're entering an era where it's becoming increasingly difficult to distinguish between what's real and what's fake, between authentic communication and AI-generated deception. This highlights the urgent need for heightened awareness, robust cybersecurity measures, and a collaborative approach to combating these evolving threats.
Well, this has been a whirlwind tour of AI's impact on our world, from the seemingly frivolous realm of dating apps to the serious implications of government use and the downright scary world of cybercrime.
It's evident that AI is a powerful tool with the potential to revolutionize our lives. But it also comes with its share of risks and ethical dilemmas. The key is to approach AI with a discerning eye, to understand both its promises and its pitfalls.
Before we get too overwhelmed, let's take a moment to recap what we've learned today and explore what it all means for us moving forward.
Welcome back. Before the break, we were discussing some of the anxieties surrounding AI. It's clear that artificial intelligence is raising all sorts of ethical questions, especially in areas as personal and sensitive as dating and relationships.
Right. It's one thing to have AI suggest movies or help us order groceries. But when it comes to matters of the heart, things get a lot more complicated. So what are the experts saying about the potential ethical pitfalls of AI in dating?
Well, one major concern is the potential for AI to exacerbate existing gender inequalities. Trina Orchard, an anthropologist specializing in sexuality, dating, and technology, warns that AI algorithms, if not carefully designed, could perpetuate harmful gender stereotypes.
So instead of helping us break free from those outdated stereotypes, AI could actually make them worse. That's not exactly what we need in the pursuit of love and equality.
That's the worry. For instance, imagine an AI dating app prioritizing certain physical attributes or personality traits based on societal biases rather than genuine compatibility. This could lead to unfair or discriminatory outcomes for certain individuals, further entrenching existing power imbalances.
It's like those beauty filters on social media.
Yeah.
But instead of just distorting our selfies, they're distorting our perceptions of what's desirable in a partner. And it's not just about physical appearance, right?
Exactly. AI could also perpetuate biases related to gender roles, relationship expectations, and even communication styles. Think about it. If an AI dating app is trained on data reflecting traditional gender roles, it might suggest matches that reinforce those very roles, limiting opportunities for people who don't fit neatly into those boxes.
That's starting. And what about the impact on young people? They're already facing so much pressure to fit in and navigate the complexities of dating. Is AI adding another layer of complexity to an already challenging landscape?
It's definitely something to be mindful of. Orchard points out that relying too heavily on AI for dating could hinder the development of essential social skills and emotional intelligence in young people. Just like those AI-powered writing tools that can generate essays and articles, they might be helpful in a pinch, but if students rely on them too heavily, they'll never develop their own writing skills.
Makes sense. If AI is making all the decisions, suggesting all the responses, and filtering all the potential matches, young people might miss out on the valuable, albeit sometimes awkward, experiences of learning how to navigate social interactions, build relationships, and develop emotional maturity.
Precisely. It's like we're inadvertently creating a generation of AI-dependent daters who are ill-equipped to handle the messy, unpredictable, and often wonderful world of human connection.
It's almost like we're outsourcing a crucial part of human development to algorithms. And while it might sound convenient on the surface, the long-term implications could be significant. But let's move beyond the individual level for a moment. What about the broader societal implications of AI in dating?
That's a crucial question. One concern is the potential for AI to commodify relationships, reducing human connection to a series of data points and algorithms. Imagine a world where dating is driven solely by efficiency, matching scores, and superficial criteria, rather than shared values, compatibility, and genuine attraction.
So
Yeah.
instead of focusing on the things that truly matter in a relationship, we're reducing love to a marketplace where the highest bidder wins. It's almost dystopian.
It's a concerning possibility, no doubt. And unfortunately, the ethical concerns don't stop there. There are also worries about how AI could inadvertently limit dating options for LGBTQ plus individuals,
Yeah.
especially in countries where same-sex relationships are illegal or stigmatized.
That's heartbreaking.
Wow.
AI should be used to expand opportunities for connection, not restrict them based on someone's sexual orientation or gender identity. It's a stark reminder that technology can be a double-edged sword, capable of both liberating and oppressing, depending on how it's developed.
Is that deployed?
Absolutely. And then there's the ever-present issue of privacy and security. AI dating platforms collect vast amounts of personal data, our likes and dislikes, our location, our browsing history, even our deepest desires and fears. This data can be incredibly valuable for data brokers and advertisers, but it also raises serious concerns about how this information might be used or misused. It's a classic case of technology outpacing our ability to fully understand and address its ethical implications. While AI might promise to make dating easier and more efficient, it also brings a whole new set of ethical challenges that we need to grapple with. But let's shift our focus now from the world of dating to the realm of government. We touched upon the potential risks of AI in government earlier, but let's delve a bit deeper into the complexities of regulating this powerful technology. It seems like AI is developing so rapidly that it's hard for regulators to keep up.
That's exactly right. It's like trying to hit a moving target, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. In fact, it's more important than ever to establish clear guidelines and safeguards to ensure that AI is used ethically and responsibly, especially when it comes to government power.
So what are some of the key challenges that governments are facing when it comes to regulating AI?
Well, one challenge is simply defining what AI is. It's a broad and evolving term, and it can be difficult to draw clear boundaries. What constitutes AI? Where does it begin and end? These are questions that lawmakers are still grappling with.
It's like trying to regulate the internet in its early days. It was such a new and rapidly changing landscape that it was hard to know where to even begin.
Exactly. And another challenge is balancing innovation with protection. Governments want to foster the development of AI, recognizing its potential economic and societal benefits, but they also want to protect citizens from potential harms, from bias to discrimination to outright manipulation.
It's a delicate balancing act. Too much regulation could stifle innovation and hinder progress, but too little regulation could leave people vulnerable to exploitation and abuse. So how do we strike the right balance?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it's a question that governments around the world are grappling with. Some governments are taking a more hands-off approach, allowing the industry to self-regulate and hoping that ethical considerations will be baked into the development process. Others are opting for a more proactive approach, establishing specific rules and guidelines for AI development and deployment.
And then there's the question of international cooperation, right? Because AI doesn't respect national borders.
Yeah.
A company can develop an AI system in one country and deploy it globally, potentially bypassing regulations or exploiting loopholes in different legal systems.
That's a crucial point. We need global collaboration to ensure that AI is developed and used ethically on a global scale. We can't have one set of rules for one country and a completely different set of rules for another. That would just create a patchwork of regulations, leading to inconsistencies and opportunities for exploitation.
It's like trying to address climate change. It's a global problem that requires global solutions. We need a unified approach that transcends national borders and prioritizes the well-being of humanity as a whole.
Precisely. And the stakes are just as high with AI. We're talking about a technology that has the potential to reshape our world in profound ways. The decisions we make today about AI governance will have far-reaching consequences for generations to come.
So it's not just about regulating the technology itself. It's about regulating its impact on society. on our relationships, on our values, on our very future.
That's a powerful way to put it. AI regulation is about more than just technical specifications and legal frameworks. It's about shaping the kind of world we want to live in. It's about ensuring that AI serves humanity, not the other way around.
It's a responsibility we all share, and we need to be informed, right? Engaged, and vocal about the ethical implications of AI. We can't afford to be passive bystanders in this technological revolution. We need to be active participants in shaping a future where AI is a force for good. But for now, let's shift gears once again and delve into another domain where AI is making its presence felt, the workplace. Ah, yes, the age-old fear. Robots are coming for our jobs. Is it really that simple, though?
Well, as with most things AI-related, the reality is more nuanced than the headlines might suggest. AI is certainly changing the nature of work, but it's not necessarily a zero-sum game where robots simply replace humans.
Welcome back to AI Daily Deep Dive. It's been quite a journey exploring the multifaceted world of AI, hasn't it? From the anxieties around AI and dating to the complexities of government regulation and the evolving landscape of work, it's clear that artificial intelligence is no longer a futuristic concept, but a tangible force shaping our present reality.
It's been fascinating to unravel these threads together, hasn't it? And as we reach the end of our deep dive, I think it's important to step back and consider what all of this means for us moving forward. How do we, as individuals and as a society, navigate this uncharted territory? How do we harness the immense power of AI while mitigating its potential risks and ensuring its ethical development and deployment?
Right. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of innovation or the anxieties surrounding potential pitfalls. But what concrete steps can we take to shape a future where AI serves humanity, enhances our lives, and contributes to a more just and equitable world?
I think it all starts with awareness. We need to educate ourselves about how AI works, its capabilities, its limitations, and its potential consequences, both positive and negative. The more we understand about this technology, the better equipped we'll be to engage in informed discussions, make responsible choices, and advocate for ethical development and use.
Knowledge is power, right? We can't just sit back and let AI happen to us. We need to actively participate in shaping its trajectory. But awareness is just the first step, isn't it? What comes next?
Action. Once we have a solid understanding of AI, we need to use that knowledge to advocate for responsible AI development and deployment. We need to speak up, raise our concerns, and demand that AI is used for good, not for harm. We need to hold policymakers, researchers, and industry leaders accountable for ensuring that AI is developed and used ethically.
So it's about using our voices, engaging in dialogue, and demanding transparency and accountability from those who are shaping the AI landscape. We can't just assume that AI will automatically align with our values. We need to actively participate in shaping its development and deployment.
Precisely. And it's not just about individual actions. It's about collective action. We need to support organizations and initiatives that are working to promote ethical AI development. Deployment. We need to collaborate, share knowledge, and build a collective movement that prioritizes human well-being, fairness, and sustainability in the age of AI.
It's about recognizing that the future of AI is not something that's happening to us, but rather something we are creating together. And that's both a challenge and incredible opportunity.
Absolutely. We have the power to shape this technology, to guide its development, and to ensure that it's used to address our most pressing challenges, enhance our lives, and create a more just and equitable world.
So let's embrace that challenge. Let's seize that opportunity, and let's work together to create a future where AI is a force for good, a catalyst for positive change, and a tool that empowers us all to thrive.
Thank you for joining us on this Valentine's Day edition of AI Daily Deep Dive, exploring how AI is shaping our world, from our relationships to our governments to our workplaces.
Remember, the future of AI is not predetermined. It's a future we are creating together. Stay informed, stay engaged, and stay curious. Until next time, take care.